how a Dutch solopreneur makes $50,000 a month in recurring revenue with their SaaS product. Mike Strives is the founder of Upvoty, and it's an instant feedback tool to help you build better products. So in terms of who Mike is, they're a serial entrepreneur from Holland. They've been building businesses mainly in software for over 15 years. They've had both successful and failed products, but currently they're working on Upvoty with an additional SaaS product in there of Pixely, a link shortener with a focus on retargeting. So before we dive into how they came up with the idea, let's dive into a little bit more on how Upvoty works. So it's all of your user feedback in one single place. So it's going to be a feedback board that's going to give your users a voice so they can post on what they think should be added to your product. And then other users can also upvote that. And this is all going to help you really simplify your roadmap. And you can communicate updates with just one click, as well as making it really easy to understand what you should be building next. In terms of revenue generation, they have plans from $15 a month to $99 a month. If we take a look at the demo here, it's going to make it super easy for customers to understand what's going on, as they can see what's planned for the product, what's in progress, what's live. And if you dive into something like the feature requests, it makes it super easy to go and upvote and comment on what you think should be built next. So where did the product idea come from? This came from Mike's own problem at a previous SaaS product. The product was doing really well. At one point, they had over 10,000 users. And with that, they were just getting a ton of user feedback. And to document this, they were just posting everything in an Excel sheet. And this became a super cluttered way to organize all the feedback from users. They needed a better way to document, organize, and then communicate all of this user feedback and their product updates to their customers. And Mike couldn't find any options out there that did exactly what they were looking for. And if they did find something close, it was either not a great fit or too expensive. And this is where they spotted the opportunity to go and build their own SaaS product. And it was to solve something they had experienced at work. So how did they go and validate Upvoty? Did they go lock themselves in a room, spend months building a product with all the features they thought they could use? No, they did the opposite of that. They quickly designed a logo, built a simple landing page, added some explainers on what the potential product could do. They also added a sign-up form, and then they went and took this landing page and posted it in different Facebook groups and on places such as Indie Hackers on where they thought their target audience could be. The form let them do two things. It let them understand the potential feedback from users on what they would want to see in a product, but this also gave them validation as people were signing up to be on a beta list. And within a few weeks, they got 200 plus users. And before writing one single line of code, they had a much better idea that the idea was validated and it was actually something people wanted to use. So how did they launch the product? They started building the product and launched it pretty quickly in a private beta. The product was really ugly at that time, but it was okay as they just wanted to get it in the hands of potential users and customers. So they started inviting people from their beta list. They started playing around and providing valuable feedback on the current version of the product. This helped them tremendously in what they decided to do next. And their beta users were getting so much value out of the product, they managed to get quite a few of them to subscribe to a paid plan. And so this resulted them in acquiring their first $1,000 a month in recurring revenue before they had even launched publicly. From there, they went and launched on Product Hunt. They got quite a bit of traffic and buzz, and within a couple weeks, they grew to $3,000 a month in recurring revenue. So from there, what were three different ways in which they used to acquire customers to their product? The first one was to build in public on different social media channels, especially on Twitter. The second was launching alternatives to other products on Google. So they were targeting unhappy customers of their competitors and trying to convince them to switch their product instead. The third method was content marketing. Before they launched publicly, they went and invested in their blog with great content for their target audience. And they really focused on solving their core needs and questions. And blogs are definitely a long-term play here, so getting that set up early as possible was definitely a really good thing to do. If you've gotten this far in the video, I'm sure you want to build your very own micro SaaS, but first you'll need an idea. And that's where I have you covered with free sneaky micro SaaS ideas you can steal. All you have to do is enter in your email. There's a link for this in the description below. I also have a complete course on how to build your very own micro SaaS, even if you don't have any SaaS experience. And it's a step-by-step academy that's going to show you how to build, scale, and profit from your very own micro SaaS. There's a link for this in the description as well, so make sure you check that out too. Upvoty has also used a really useful growth hack to help get the word out about their product. And that's to include your product name or link from within your product itself. So this is best explained by going to the product demo. So we can see here in the bottom right, we can see powered by Upvoty, which is a link to their website. So each user who's going and creating a Upvoty page for their customers, this is going to be listed on there. They don't do this for all these plans. It looks like it's only on the first 2 plans here, but this has helped get them a ton of new leads. But this acts as a really powerful marketing scheme as people are using this product for someone else's feedback. And they could see, hey, this is powered by Upvoty. It's a really cool tool. I should use this for my own product myself. So what are the 5 tools that Mike is using the most here? The first one is called Chris Chat. It's a simple one tool that they install instantly when working on a new project, as it's their go-to customer support platform. They use Loom to record things, Submagic for creating social media videos, Hypefury to schedule content for Twitter/X, and they use Upvoty as well, as this is helping their own product get better. So in terms of Mike's advice for aspiring founders, it's to really narrow down your target audience. As narrowing down your target audience means you have to talk to fewer people, as you're really focusing on solving the problem for just a specific demographic or segment. And once you nail down that single audience, you can then expand to different ones from there, but it's going to help simplify the entire process at the beginning. So this is going to conclude the video here on how Mike, the Dutch solopreneur, makes $50,000 a month from their SaaS product Upvoty. The information for this video came from a really good blog post on Zero to SaaS. I'll leave a link for this in the description below. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love it so much if you smash that like and subscribe button below. Let me know what was your favorite part about this story. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I also have tons of other videos just like this on my channel, so make sure you check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.